Welcome to the Gym Show with your host, Jim. So it has been 2 days since the overeating festival, if you want to call it that. I actually realized that it was only 4 days of crappy eating, not really 5. So it does not take much to really set you back quite a bit, in the way your body feels, at least. Because it's been 2 days of feeling like I've had a constant hangover, pretty much as I can remember what that was like. Um, so probably not as bad as the immediate effects of a hangover, like the next day, um, but pretty bad headache now for 2 days, 2 days straight. This is day 2 of it. Whew, it's pretty miserable, but the good news is that my like joy for life and high vibration is still, peeking through that haze of pain in my brain and my lack of ability to communicate very well in this moment. Um, so that's good. I've had thoughts for a minute where I'd be like, you know what, I should just stop doing everything, just play video games and do nothing for a while. And it's totally not appealing at all. Even the thought of like not making my daily videos or not writing it's not appealing. Part of that is obviously the habitual nature of what I've been doing. They're really strongly ingrained by this point. But I think part of it is also that it's meaningful. It's heart-centered work. It has a lot of it's very congruent for me to do it. And the other stuff, even slacking off when I'm in this mental pain doesn't. It's not even slacking off. It's just doing worthless, meaningless stuff. It doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound necessary to me. This is a good time to reflect on how important it is what we put in our body. The massive effects that food has in a very short period of time, which is surprising to me. Just how dramatic the effects of this are. I don't know. It might have been the really crappy processed food on the last day that really put the icing on the cake, so to speak. I'm not sure, but oh, because I hadn't eaten that stuff probably in six months or more at all. So maybe that's really what did it. Like MSG crap in that food, just the worst. So that might be what the headache. It's really the headache. I mean, I'm a little bit tired, or more tired than I was, but I'm still not nearly as tired as I was, before I changed my diet at all. I still can pretty much be awake and active for 16 hours, 16 and a half hours a day, energetically. So I was dragging a little bit today in the office, and I could tell that I was looking for distractions, kind of waiting for time to head out. That'll happen sometimes. Because in the past I've been very actively engaged throughout the whole day when I was in the office, and that wasn't quite there today. So that's another interesting change. But again, overall, my energy is still pretty good, pretty darn good. So the workouts in the morning are a bit tougher, kind of dragging my ass a little bit on those. Again, probably to be expected. And I'm trying to get my sleep back in order. That was off as well, so I think that is playing a big role in this too. The weight is coming off pretty easily. I am still eating more than I was prior to, but it's back to raw vegan food for the most part. So that's having an effect. I think I was under 160 this morning and right around 160 yesterday morning. I don't think I mentioned that anywhere because I was like 165-ish when I got back. So it's coming along. It's coming off. We'll see where I am tomorrow morning. Probably leaving the 150 somewhere. So yeah, I don't recommend this particular trial to anyone. It's pretty awful. You feel pretty terrible. I can't imagine how that guy that did Super Size Me felt. Didn't he eat McDonald's for like a whole month or something? Or longer than that. A month sounds just horribly awful. And this was 4 days of eating food not nearly as bad as eating McDonald's for every meal. Not even close to that. And I feel awful. Now, part of the difference there, I'm sure, is that he wasn't, you know, eating raw vegan and doing intermittent fasting, and then a water fast prior to doing Supersize Me. Um, Although I think he did do something similar to that afterwards to get healthy again, some kind of vegan diet. But yeah, don't do this. It's not worth it. I'll tell you right now, it's 100% not worth it. If you want to have like a cheat meal or a cheat day, if you're normally a really healthy eater, it's probably fine. I think your body can deal with it pretty well. But if you do sustained eating where you're not giving your body any time to detox between, it just stores all that crap in your fat, is what I believe happened. That's why I put on weight so rapidly. It stores all those toxins in your fat, and then when you shift back to eating a better diet, all of that has to get processed. Your body just tries to deal with all the stuff that it's stored. So you're gonna lose the weight and you're gonna feel like crap for a while. So that's what's going on. That's my update for today. Yay! Spirits are still high though, despite how crappy I feel. So I think that it's important to remember that once you raise your frequency, there's really no going back. You can't go back. Like you'll go in waves, but you really, like, I think you set a new floor, for your frequency, for your vibration when you do that. So that's the good news. See you tomorrow.